His speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. It's deflected. And here is LeBron. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game outside Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, this is Westbrook just being an ultra competitor. He gets in there and the defense has nothing to do.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
And it's Butler missing. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Bradley, rebound by Butler. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done. And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dwight Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. Anthony comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Monks subbed in for Avery Bradley. Free throw good, Adebayo. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Westbrook. A 17-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Now here is Lowry, following the miss by Russell Westbrook.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Jordan, he's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Russell Westbrook. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Akpala, the pass to Dedmon. Down low. And he lays it straight in.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Outside Rondo. Monk sets the screen for Rondo. 5 on the clock. Here's Anthony. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Heat leading by a point. And we all know the great LeBron James can do it all, but he says he doesn't have to for his team to be successful.
There's no pressure for none of us to score. There's no pressure for any of us to do more than you have to. You know, for me, I'm whatever. I'm all about winning.
Well, And the way this roster is composed with Anthony Davis and all these veterans around, everyone able to play their part.
And play their role. As LeBron gets older, he's going to choose his spots and look for ways to make his teammates better.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Jordan. Monk is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Bazemore at the 3, the small forward. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now, Hero, 11 points last game. And Dedmon throws it down.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Rondo with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Pass to Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Bazemore. No one around him. No good with the triple. Akpala, the pass to Vincent. Kicks to Dedmon. Pass to Hero. Morris outside. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Rondo. From the top of the key, and Davis sends it back.
Oh, that reach is so dangerous. AD uses it so well.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Avery Bradley comes in for Monk, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And the second free throw, good.
Look at all the individual accolades that Anthony Davis has racked up in the early part of his career. And he'll tell you, none come close to the feeling of putting on that championship ring for the first time.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. And it's Butler missing. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Shoots over Bradley. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Adebayo's got 5 now.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. To the left wing. Here's Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Heat lead by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close. And with a game that's shot for shot, back and forth, neck and neck, mano a mano, safe to say they're dancing cheek to cheek, huh?
You lost me there at that end with the cheek-to-cheek stuff, Ernie.
Yeah, you're getting weird. But I like it, Ernie. I like it with the cheek-to-cheek.
Thank you, big fella. That means a lot. Now, turning our attention back to this Miami Heat game, a matchup that has resulted in a competitive game.
The road can be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you solid. That's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at center. Here's Butler, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Butler kicks to Lowry. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
And Adebayo sends it back. Robinson on the wing. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Lowry dishes to Robinson. Lowry against Bradley. Adebayo with a screen on Bradley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's see some of the numbers here for Bam Adebayo.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under it.
The drive by James that gives them the lead. LeBron's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
James on the attack, and that is absolutely terrifying.
Adebayo passes to Butler. 1:19 left in the third. It's stolen by Bradley. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. He dishes it to Davis. Davis setting the pick for James. From past the arc. Miami grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Miami. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And right now for Miami, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game. This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Heat moving the ball around. Here's Adebayo. Westbrook with the steal. Left side, Davis shoots over Tucker, and he overshot that one, missing. Miami trailing. Now Butler. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 4 on the shot clock. To the inside. And Davis sends it back. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Lakers on top, leading by just 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Come on, fans. It's the 4th
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Anthony out there with LeBron James. Then there's Monk. Then there's Howard. And it's Rondo in at the point guard. And it's sent back by Howard. LeBron with it. Butler covering. James. That shot off. Now the Heat take it the other way. Butler attacking, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Jimmy determined there just to get inside and fight for an opportunity to get an attempt up.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Take a break.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
Now, Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
LeBron outside. Passes it to Carmelo. He kicks to Monk. Anthony sets the pick for Monk. That 3 off the mark. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And the pass to Butler. Over Howard. And it's Butler missing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Melo operating in the mid-range. He does such a great job of finding open areas out there where he knows he can dominate.
Butler passes to Morris. Sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Pass to Hero. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Frames it from downtown.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. All right. Look who's coming under the court.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis is checked in for Howard. Ken Bazemore comes in for James. Bradley's checked in for Malik Monk. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. The Heat also changing it up. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. P.J. Tucker comes in for Morris. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Hero. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And your Laker girls. And let's hear it. You're almost there.
43 seconds left in the game. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
Shooting for Miami, Jimmy Butler at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Now here's Westbrook.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Westbrook against Butler. Six on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 1. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls. Let's get loud, man. Stand up and make some noise.
5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Westbrook with a deep three. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, as we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.